Hey guys, how's it going? Tom Greenwood here. This is Everyman Carpenter YouTube channel, and I have been giving you guys content the last few days, so I wanted to keep up with the winning streak before I headed into the weekend here. And I just got done like sweeping up and loading up all of my tools, and I'm about to do my end of day stuff. But I wanted to give you guys something that's rattling around the inside of my head, and also show you my progress on this project, since you guys have been sitting with me this last week or whatever. So, what we did here is come on, focus for me. I don't know if it's focused or not. I'm sorry if it isn't. Is it focusing? Maybe I'm just going blind. Anyway, so what we did here is the homeowner decided that they wanted to come back. So we took this vanity out. You guys remember we talked about this vanity and all the rotten drywall and everything that was going on in here. So we took the vanity out, and I put in plywood on the back wall underneath behind the vanity, and then plywood here around everywhere. I put the plywood on the wall itself, and put this here so that this medicine cabinet can go in place. And this medicine cabinet, there will be one here as well, and some lights and a big mirror and all that. And I may or may not show that later, but I just wanted you guys to see it. And as you can tell, this place is unique as it comes. All the angles are weird. Everything's strange. So like I had to like cut to fit. That piece right there is a strange angle. It's nothing on it's a square. Nothing in here is square. So I had to change the angles, but that's in place. We're going to come back and paint it and caulk all the corners and everything, get it airtight and get it cleaned up. So that's that. Anyway, not very interesting, nothing cool or neat to learn there per se, but you know, it is the carpentry I've been working on. But we've been dealing with the water damage in this wall, and we've been talking about water philosophy and the attributes of water as a thing in the universe. And the putting all of this together, I had to like measure and cut the angles and figure everything out and measure 3 times and all, like very specific, so that I didn't waste any material and get everything together as cleanly as I could. And it's not easy because this house is so unique and everything's just weird. Good weird, but weird. Anyway, water. So we talked about persistence of water, and then we talked about how water creates opportunity, you know what I mean? Or how it kind of flows. And one thing about water, so what I've been thinking about today is like the versatile nature of water. It can become a gas, it is a liquid, it can become a solid, and in each one of those states, it has its own kind of special attributes. Like water, when it freezes, it actually expands, so it becomes lighter than water instead of denser and becoming heavier than liquid, which is really cool, because if water froze and became denser, it would sink to the bottom of the ocean and would never thaw, and then we wouldn't have life as we know it. So that's cool. When it's in its most common form, which is liquid, or one of its most common forms, which is liquid, it has all the states of flow and everything like that. And then when it's vapor, it's really just small water, liquid water. But then there's steam, and steam can do crazy stuff. I don't know a whole lot about it, but they use steam to like drive submarines around and locomotives and stuff like that. So the expanding properties of water helped. Anyway, one thing that water does is it wants to, like, it wants to return to the ocean. That's what it's trying to do, is return back to the ocean. And it's incredibly versatile in the ways that it does it. So it's persistent the entire time. It's just doing whatever it takes to get back to the ocean. And it doesn't care about it doesn't seem to be attached to a path. It just goes until it gets to what it wants. And it's incredibly versatile in its approach. You know what I mean? Which is, it's just incredibly, it will mold itself to fit whatever situation it needs to get to its objective. And in order to get my objective of getting this bathroom back together, I had to be incredibly versatile, and I couldn't be attached to square, plumb, true, anything like that. The only thing I could be attached to is I needed to get the walls up and get the vanity back in place and get it so where it would look decent when I was done. And that's it. That's the only outcome, right? That's the important outcome. So being unattached, like water is unattached to anything except getting back to the ocean, means that water is free to choose any path that's available to it. And it also means, like, if I embrace that principle of being unattached to anything but my outcome, I am free to take any path in front of me. And when I'm free to take any path in front of me and I'm not attached to any one path, I am open. And when that openness allows opportunity to present itself, and then to grab that opportunity and go. And as long as I am persistent in that desire towards that outcome, and unattached to the path and the way, and versatile at any approach that's available, I can have success. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to kind of round out the week with those things. Give you guys some more water philosophy. There's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of writing on it. But also to make contact, show you guys, hey, I'm still over here working, doing my thing, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the little how-to, how I used a hammer to hold up a piece of plywood while I cut it. I'll show you a cool tool that I use quite a bit the next time I have to cut some sheet goods. And I'll show you some other tools that I had to use on this particular project in here that allowed me to do exactly what I needed to do to get the shapes, because math is hard, but there's ways to cheat around math. Carpenters don't have to be smart, they have to be capable of using the tools in front of them and know what the rules are. Anyway, kind of like water. What's the rule? Get back to the ocean. What's available? I don't know, use it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Hope these videos are finding you well in this new year, and I hope that everything's good for you. I'll talk to you with the next video. Who knows what it'll be. Anyway, enjoy your weekend.